So let's start our class today with the Vlookup. Vlookup is one of the most widely used function in Excel and one of our favorite tool. Vlookup lets you look up a value in a column on a left, then returns information in another column to the right if it finds a match. Okay, so what it means? So for example, here you need to bring the value of apple here. So how you will bring the value of apple here? You can use Vlookup function. So just like type Vlookup, it will pop up automatically. Just press tab in your keyboard. Then the next you have to say lookup value. What is a lookup value? Lookup value means what you are looking for. So select the apple. So you are looking for apple. So click comma. Then from where you want to bring the apple's information. So this is your table. So you will select this information. So when you select these two tools, this is number 1 and this is number 2, which is column number 1 and column number 2. They call it index. It's column index 1 and 2. Okay. So you have selected the apple which you are looking for the lookup value. Second, you have selected the table array where the information is there. Third, and you which information you need. You have to type the number of the index, like the column index, which is I said like this is 1 and this is 2, right? So apple is here. You want the value of the apple, which is number 2. Okay. So put comma and 2. So number 2. And third, how exactly you want to match it? Like you can type 0 for the true, like up, like it's like true match. So close it and press enter. See, it brought the value of a apples, right? So let's type here lemons or oranges. See, it changes automatically because of the formula. You understand? Understand, right?
Yes, yes,
So let me try again here. So first is equal to, we type Vlookup and tab, right? So what is the lookup value here? Please answer. Nabil or Sarah? Poke. Very good. So poke is the lookup value and comma. What is the table array? From meet to amount. So this is the table array. Okay, comma. And what is the column index? Oh, column index is, I said like number 1, number 2. Number 2 is the column index. So number 2 and 0 for the exact match. Okay. So close the bracket, press enter. See. So chicken. No, see, this is the list box. You know how to create the list box already. It is from the data and the data validation. You have data validation tab. Then from data validation tab, you have list here. Okay. So this is different, but VLOOKUP is much different. Here, for example, they have given a list box here, but I will tell you in real-time scenario how you will going to use the VLOOKUP. Let me finish this all the exercise, then I will tell you how to do this. Okay. Okay. It looks like a small, what do you call it? Small Excel, so it may look not much powerful to you. What is this? Just thing why we need the VLOOKUP. Let me go to the big Excel so that you will understand what exactly VLOOKUP really works for. Okay, let's say like you have Excel. You have Excel here where you have, let's say like employee code. You have employee code and you have employee name and you have employee basic salary, have employee allowance, and you have employee deduction. Okay, so let's say 1001 to 1002. So let's type, we have say we have 220 employees, AAA, AAB, AAC. Just imagination, these are the employee names. Okay, and employee basic salary. So this is the employee basic salary and employee allowance. Everybody have 15 KD allowance. Let's say everybody have 15 KD allowance. Employee deductions. Let's say like 5 KD, 2 KD, 3 KD, 1 KD. Few seconds, guys. See, so now look at carefully. We have two sheets. Okay, here we have one sheet and here we have one sheet. Let's think we have two or copy, create a copy. Let me put a new book. Let's say we have two different Excel. This is one Excel and this is another Excel. Okay, this is employee master. Okay, and this is a payroll. Okay, so let's see, you have two different tables. Okay, I mean two different Excel sheets. On one Excel sheet you have the informations of the employee name, employee code, what will be his basic salary, what is his employee allowance, what is his deductions, whatever it has. Let's say employee basic days also. Basic days, you have basic days also. So all will be 26 days basic. Let's put it like that. Okay, so now this table you have how many works he worked for the month of March. Okay, so now you have to calculate his salary here. Okay, To calculate his salary, you should know what is his basic salary, right? You have 220 employees here. You cannot go and find each and every employee on the other Excel. What is his like, let's say, like, where is 1003? 1003 AAC, his basic salary is 435 and 15 KD allowance, 4 KD deduction. You can type like each and every employee like that here. 435 KD, 15 KD allowance, and 4 KD deductions. Can we type to all the 220 employees like that? No, and it's not smart, right? So what we can do, that's how the VLOOKUP comes. But one rule is there. When you type VLOOKUP, you're looking for this, when you're selecting the lookup value, make sure that lookup value is unique. What is unique? Like employee ID or the civil ID or the social security number. Those are the unique values. No, like more than one person will not have that code or the numbers, right? Like mobile number. These are unique values. So always make sure the lookup value is a unique value. Don't look up in the name, because you can have multiple names. Let's see how many people AAC. How you will know that which AAC is we are looking for, right? But the employee code is unique. Understandable?
Yes, sir.
So the lookup value must be the unique code. Okay. So I selected 1003. So this is my lookup value. And second, I have to select the table array. So go, give Alt tab like a shortcut to go to the next table. I mean next Excel. See, I came here in this side. Now I can select all of this. No worries. I can select all of this. But the lookup value must be the first column of the Excel where I'm looking for. The table array, the lookup value must be the first column. If in case this employee code, if it is in the middle, I cannot do the VLOOKUP formula. The weakness of the VLOOKUP formula, the lookup value must be the first column of the table array. Understand? Okay. So I have selected this now. So what I need now, so I selected the lookup value, and the lookup value will going to search from this A column only. And what is the output I need? What I'm looking for? Anybody? What I'm looking for? Salary. Very good. So what is the column index of basic salary? What is the column index of basic salary? 2 is the employee name. 3. So I put comma and 3. Then comma. Now what I have to type? 0. Very good. 0. Nabil, response. Huh? So see here, 435. So let me double click. See, I have all of the employees' basic salary. So to cross check, let's copy this 10160, 375. I have basic salary, right? See, basic salary is 375, right? See, it is not in the same order like 57, 60, 63, 59, 60, 61. So columns are not properly arranged in this cell, but still the VLOOKUP able to find the exact match of your employee, like the lookup value. What's your question, Sarah?
The basic salary, okay, so we can go to the how about the deduction and the allowance also will be added together?
Very good. So now we have the basic salary here, right? Second, we are looking for the allowance, right? Allowance, no need to have VLOOKUP, because if you see here allowance, everybody is 15 KD. Everybody allowance is 15 kd. So no need VLOOKUP. We can just copy paste the 15 kd for everybody, right? It's easy. Third, deduction. But deduction is not like that. It differs for each and every employee. So again, we need to do the VLOOKUP. So how you will do? Can you guide me how to do it, Nabil?
Is equal to VLOOKUP.
Is equal to VLOOKUP.
Now we'll make it for deduction, right?
Yeah. But
So,
before that, lookup value. What is the lookup value? What is my lookup value?
if
Yeah, employee code.
deduction,
Lookup value is always the employee code, the unique number. I said, right? Lookup value, keep it always the unique code. I need to know the deduction of the 1003, not anything else. Understand? So always the lookup value will be the employee code or the unique number. I cannot make the lookup value as the name. I cannot lookup value as the other any other number. Always my lookup value is the unique code. Okay. So, comma, table array. Table array, what should I do? Alt tab. So I can go to the next Excel. There is the payroll Excel. I'm now in the payroll Excel. Now I selecting from here to here, all until the deduction. Okay. Oops, no. What happened here? Sorry. Let me do it again. It's equal to VLOOKUP, lookup value, comma, alt tab. Why my alt tab is not working? Okay, alt tab. Now see, I type here, comma. So what is the column index for deduction, Nabil? Nabil?
yes, sir.
What is the column index? Count. Where is the employee deduction? 1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5. So 5, comma. Now what I have to put?
Font.
0. The last will be always 0. Okay. So enter. See, I have his deduction 4 KD. Just double click it. So I have all the deductions. Let's cross check. Like 10093. 10093. See, 4 KD deduction, right? See, 4 KD, same. Yeah. So now you understand the VLOOKUP formula.
Yes.
Okay. Now, in some cases, what happens? Let's just imagine. In some cases, okay, let me do it another way. See, now I have two tables, employee master table 1 and the payroll table, right? So when I do this, here I use a VLOOKUP for the basic salary. I use a VLOOKUP for the allowance. I did the VLOOKUP for the deduction, right?
Yes.
But if I'm using the employee master table, I have to do only one column as a VLOOKUP. No need to do 2, 3 columns. From this column, just bring the total days. Total days worked in a March. If I just bring this one here, very easy, right? Because in one shot, I will finish the work. Yeah. You understand what my point? Here, when I do here, I did VLOOKUP for basic salary, allowance, and deductions. Or allowance I just copy paste, but still I did for 2 columns, right? But if I do here, is there already is allowance, already is a basic salary, just I need the number of working days, which is here. See, total number of days. This is only one column is missing here, right?
Yes.
So it will make the work easy. Yeah. So let's forget about what happened on everything. We are doing from the fresh starts. Like, let's do the VLOOKUP in the employee master table. Before we did VLOOKUP in the payroll table. Now we're going to VLOOKUP in the employee master table. Okay. So total days worked in March. So we're going to do the VLOOKUP. So anyone guide me what to do?
VLOOKUP.
Very good. VLOOKUP. What is the VLOOKUP value?
Employee code.
Very good. Employee code, comma. So how I can go to the another table? I mean another Excel. Alt tab. Yeah, Alt tab. Now what I will select? Huh? Yeah, just select from A to F. Okay. So comma. I have to put comma. Sorry. So I have selected the table array. Now comma. Now comma. What is the column index? Can you tell me what is the column index? What will be my column index? Yeah, which one we need now? Yeah, that's right. Which one we need?
Total days.
Total days. Very good. So what is the column index for total days?
C, right? C.
3. Yes. Number 3. Okay. So comma. What will be the last value? Nabil?
0, right?
Yeah, 0. So close the bracket. See? So total work days came here. So just double click. So I have all the total work days. Yeah. Now what I can do easily, I can calculate my total salary. How I will calculate the total salary is equal to basic salary divided by basic days multiplied by total days. See, 241 KD is the salary. But that's not enough. I have to add the allowance plus the employee allowance minus the employee deduction. See what I have done? C2. C2 is my basic salary divided by F2. F2 is my basic days. So by doing this C2 by F2, the Excel will know what is the salary of 1 day. So from the 1 day salary, I will multiply by how many days I work, which is G2. The star is multiplying. G2 is total number of work days, 20 days I worked. So now it has my salary. Then plus I'm adding the allowance, minus I am deducting the deductions. So my final salary will be 248.385. Understand?
Yes.
To cross check this, see, is equal to employee basic salary divided by 26 days. This is my 1 day salary. Okay. So now is equal to 1 day salary multiplied by how many days I worked? 20 days. This is my, what do you call, gross salary. Gross salary. Gross salary plus my allowance 256. Allowance added. Okay. Now deduction. So which is 256 minus employee deduction. See 248.5385. Right. So this is my final salary. Understand? Just double clicking here will bring all my salary. So what I can do, change it to number. So easy. Understand? Any doubt? Any doubt, guys?
No, sir. That's easy practice. Sir.
Okay. See now, sometimes what happens if the both table doesn't match? In this case, we have similarly 220 employees in the master and 220 employees in the and the others Excel, like let's say like a timesheet salary, timesheet also. We have both. Let's just imagine. Let me delete some columns. I have deleted these numbers. So now how many employees I have? 192, right? So now what will happen? Any guess? What will happen in the employee master? We have VLOOKUP formula there. What will happen? Any guess?
Only is calculated for 198.
What will happen? Let me put the filter. Check. See, there is something called NA. So what is NA? See, these are the names which we were deleted in the other Excel. So it will be like that. So when you see this, which means these names are not available in the timesheet Excel. Understand? But we don't want this. We want a basic salary. If there is no basic salary, we want it as a 0 or blank. Okay. So for that, there is a formula which is if error. Just copy this formula. The safest formula, copy this. If error. If error, what will be my value? I want 0. If it is error, 0. The NA is a error. So 0 will be there, total working days, and it will be 0 multiplied by salary, automatically will be 0, right? So I want 0 in the error column. The original value will be my VLOOKUP formula. Here I will get the original formula, comma, if error, put 0. Don't put NA, put 0. This is what I'm saying in this formula. What will happen now? Now, if you look, there won't be any NA, only 0. See, this 27 employee, we deleted that. So their basic days is 0 here. Understand? But still it calculates the salary. How it calculates the salary? Any idea? The basic days are 0. The salary should be 0. How there is some salary? How it came? Any guess?
Because it's calculated for the employee basic salary.
Employee basic salary is already 0. Basic days multiplied by basic salary, it becomes 0 automatically. Yes, because from the allowance and the deduction, 15 minus 2, it brought 13. 15 minus 9, it brought 6. The basic is 0, but it's giving us the allowance. Understand? So this is where you can use the if formula. I don't want if the working days is 0, The salary should be 0. I don't want to give him allowance. So you can type a formula here again. If let me copy the formula here. Control X. I copied. If the basic days equal to 0, okay, then the salary is 0. The basic days is 0, then salary is 0. If basic days is not 0, then calculate the salary. I close it. See now? They have 0 salary. If they not work, they will not get allowance. Let me copy this. Let me paste here. So if in case, let's imagine what I did here, I just use one if condition where I said if G2, what is G2? This is G2. If G2 is equal to 0, G2 is equal to 0 means this is a condition. If G2 is equal to 0, the answer must be 0. If not 0, then calculate the salary like this. This is what I said here. So let me to check, is it working or not working? Let me put 0 here. See, it becomes 0, right? So if he not work, automatically his salary will be 0. But previously, before we putting that if formula, his salary will be 7 KD, right? By the deductions and the allowance. But now it's saying 0. Because if he not come, put 0. No allowance, no deductions. Understand?
Yes, sir.
But you have to practice this if formula. So Vlookup, you are clear, right? Vlookup is very simple. Vlookup, the lookup value, which will be your employee ID or civil ID or any unique number, comma, the table array where you're looking for, then comma, the column index, the value, the result you need, comma 0. That's it. Vlookup. Okay. And the important condition of the Vlookup is the employee code or whatever the lookup value must be in the first column of the lookup array. I mean the table array. Okay. That's the rule. Practice Vlookup more and more because it is very, very useful tool. Like thousands of 10,000s of rows and columns where we have easily, you can find the result. Understand? So Vlookup is very, very important. So now you are okay with Vlookup. So that's what they are teaching here. See, there is a Vlookup, there's an error coming. So that's why they are asking you to type the if error formula. Okay. So this is what we used then the second one. If C43 in double quote means which is blank, then type blank. That's what they tried here. Just I'm showing you. If, see, I'm just copying this same formula. Okay, just look at it. If I open, this is the C43. If C43 is equal to, this means blank. Nothing is there, blank. If blank, the result will be blank. Again, I said. If false, value false, then Vlookup. See, if it is blank, it is also blank. If I change the value, then only it gives the answer. Now it's not giving me the NA error. Similarly, other formula also here, if error, which we tried here. See, I have typed if error, Vlookup value, otherwise the blank value. So pastry is not there. That's why it's blank. Otherwise, before it was giving error. Okay. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Now let's go to if statements. here they're saying I have to type a if statement here. If this value is apple, then the result should be true. Otherwise, it should be false. So how I type? Always is equal to start. If I open the bracket, C9 is equal to apple. If C9 is equal to apple, then give me the answer TRUE, true. If it's not apple, false. Understand? Easily. So similar here, copy paste. It's orange here. So it gives us false. It's not apple. I think you guys feel hard in this if formula and VLOOKUP, right?
Almost, yeah.
It will be more helpful actually.
Especially for me.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. So let me stop the recording here.